Ukrainian literature has a great socio-political, educational and cognitive value because it shows the history of people, their struggle for happy and freedom life. It truly reflects the social reality, the various stages of people's lives, their hopes and aspirations. Well, Ukrainian literature is popular all over the world. The works and poems of Ukrainian writers and poets has always been translated to different languages and including English. And today on our holiday we are going to listen to the most famous Ukrainian poets and writers in English and Ukrainian language. Let's listen.
Тарас Григорович Шевченко was one of the most famous Ukrainian poets and writers. Shevchenko was an artist, public and political figure, folklorist, and ethnographer. His works are considered the basic of modern Ukrainian literature. Shevchenko is also known for many masterpieces as a painter and illustrator. He was a member of the Imperial Academy of Arts.
The mighty Dnieper rose in billows, the wind in anger owls and raves. Down to the ground it bends the willows, and mountain high lifts up the waves. The pale-faced moon picked out this moment to peek out from behind a cloud, like a canoe upon the ocean. It first tips up and then dips down. The cocks don't crow to wake the morning. There is not as yet a sound of man. The owls in glades call out their warnings, and ash-tricks creak and creak again.
Леся Українка is the most famous Ukrainian writer. She's also known as a translator, folklorist, cultural figure, co-founder of the literary circle Plejada. No wonder Леся Українка is included in the list of the most famous women of ancient and modern Ukraine. She wrote in many genres of poetry, epic, drama, prose, journalism. It was Ukrainka who developed the genre of dramatic poem in Ukrainian literature. She worked in the field of folklore and participated in the process of Ukrainian national revival.
Thoughts away, you heavy clouds of autumn, for now springtime comes, agleam with gold. Shall Zeus, in grief and baleful in fortune, all the tale of my young years be told? No, I want to smile through tears and weeping. See my songs away, hold its way, hopeless, a steadfast hope forever keeping. I want to live. You thoughts of grief away, on poor some fellow, on you still dealing. I will some blossoms, brilliant in hue. I will some blossoms, where the frost laying chilling. I will put bitter tears on them in dew.
Василь Симоненко is one of the most important figures in Ukrainian literature of the early 1960s. Simonenko was not only a well-known poet, journalist, but also a prominent figure in the dissident movement. According to many experts, the work and early death of Vasyl Simonenko had a huge impact on the rise of national democratic movement in Ukraine.
You know that you're a person. You know this, or do you not? Your smile is unique, your pain is unique. Your eyes, only you have got. Tomorrow you'll be here no longer. No more on this earth will you be. Others will walk, and row and will talk. Others, much better, much eviler than we. Today all is here just waiting, the meadows and lakes and the unbounded steppes. And to live, you must rush. To love, you must rush. Hurry up, wake up, don't sleep. For on earth you are still a person, and whether you like it or not, your smile is unique, your pain is unique, your eyes only you have got.
Lina Vasilievna Kostenko is an Ukrainian poet and writer. In 1987, she won the Shevchenko Prize. Kostenko is a leading representative of Ukrainian poets of the 60s. This group started publishing during the 1950s and reached its apex during the early 1960s. It was in the 1950s when Kostenko published the first poems. She is honored professor of Kyiv-Mogilянська Academy, honorary doctor of Lviv and Чернівці universities.
Lina Kostenko, Wings. Who has the wings doesn't need the ground. When land is missed, he will fly around. Without fields, he loves the will. Without wife, still loves the life. We live on earth, we cannot fly, but from the birth we touch the sky. The humans fly when they just smile. Man's wings are not from feather, the soul inside the leather. They take us height when we are in spirit. When man in love, he flies like dove. With this emotion we cross the ocean. The dreams rise wings, good friend indeed. Takes off the land from feet. Who said we never fly, if feelings take so height?
Ivan Yakovich Franko is another famous Ukrainian poet and writer. Franko also worked as social and literary critic, journalist, interpreter, economist, politician, doctor of philosophy, ethnographer. He is the author of the first detective novels in the Ukrainian language. Together with Taras Shevchenko, he had an extraordinary influence on modern literary and political thoughts in Ukraine.
Deathless spirit of revolt, rousing men to mighty prowess, fight for happiness and progress. Flames today as deed of old, neither wreck of inquisition, nor the royal despot prison, nor the troop in war instructed, nor the grimmest guns constructed, nor informers dust trade, none can lay it in the grave.
Pavlo Grigorovich Tychina was a maya Ukrainian poet, translator, publicist, public activist, academician, and statesman. His initial work had strong connection to the symbolist literary movement. Tychina represents a complicated figure in both a political and academic sense.
I stand in the ray while it whispers or sings quietly, and the poplar grows. The ray sings and whispers, wanting to live, but with breeze, waves drunkenly and waves, it whispers to me in such abundance, trembling into the distance where the horizons drown. There is such space here, the compassionate soil, the grain everywhere, gold and silver. The grain everywhere glimmers against the sun, only the distant wood, dark smoke on the horizon, only the distant wood, and everything is raised, the grain whispering scared souls quietly.
Well, our holiday is coming to the end, and I hope you liked Ukrainian poems and their translations in English language. And now I can offer you to listen to one of the most popular poems of Taras Shevchenko, My Testament, performed by Захарій Стисло, the student of our school. Let's listen.
My Testament, Shevchenko. When I am dead, bury me in my beloved Ukraine, my tomb upon a grave mound high, amid the spreading plain, so that the fields, the boundless steppes, the Dnieper's plunging shore, my eyes could see, my ears could hear the mighty river roar, when from Ukraine the Dnieper's bears into the deep blue sea, the blood of voice. Then will I leave these hills and fertile fields. I'll leave them all and fly away to the abode of God. And then I'll pray, but till the day I nothing know of God. Oh, bury me, then rise me up, and break you heavy chains, and water with the tyrant's blood the freedom you have gained. And in the great new family, the family of the free, with softly spoken, kindly word, remember also me.